Have you ever felt like the world was against you, like every door you knocked on was slammed shut in your face? If you have, then I want you to listen closely to the story of Marcus. It's a story that might just change the way you see your own struggles. Marcus grew up in a neighborhood where opportunities were as scarce as rain in a desert. From a young age, he dreamed of becoming an architect, sketching buildings on scraps of paper he found on the street. He saw beauty and potential where others only saw decay. His friends would laugh, telling him to be realistic, to get a job at the local factory like everyone else. But Marcus had a fire in his belly, a vision he couldn't ignore. He worked 2 jobs just to put himself through community college, studying late into the night, fueled by cheap coffee and an unwavering belief in his dream. He faced rejection after rejection from universities and internships. His portfolio, filled with innovative designs, was often dismissed without a second glance. There were nights he'd sit on his apartment's fire escape, looking at the city skyline, and wonder if he was just a fool chasing an impossible dream. He felt the weight of every no, every doubt, every single setback. It was heavy, and it was lonely. One evening, on the brink of giving up, he stumbled upon an old interview with a famous architect who said, "Rejection is just redirection." Those words hit him like a lightning bolt. He wasn't being told no. He was being guided toward a different path. So, Marcus changed his strategy. Instead of trying to fit into the traditional mold, he decided to create his own. He started a small blog, posting his designs and writing about his philosophy of sustainable, community-focused architecture. He used his knowledge of the struggles in his own neighborhood to design affordable, beautiful housing solutions. He wasn't just designing buildings, he was designing hope. At first, only a handful of people read his blog, but his passion was infectious. His ideas were fresh and authentic. Slowly, his audience grew. One of his posts about a community garden project went viral. An influential urban planning journalist saw it and wrote a feature story about the unknown architect from the forgotten neighborhood. Suddenly, the same doors that had been slammed shut began to creak open. A small, forward-thinking firm, impressed by his unique vision, offered him a junior position. It wasn't a glamorous job, but it was a foot in the door. Marcus poured his heart and soul into his work. His colleagues were amazed by his work ethic and his innovative approach. He wasn't just drawing lines on a page. He was solving real-world problems with creativity and empathy. Within a few years, Marcus was leading his own projects. He went back to his old neighborhood, not as a visitor, but as the lead architect for a massive revitalization project. He designed new parks, community centers, and affordable homes that were both beautiful and functional. He saw his childhood sketches, once drawn on scraps of paper, come to life in steel and glass. The boy who dreamed of building a better world was finally doing it. Marcus's story isn't about luck. It's about resilience. It's about what happens when you refuse to let rejection define you. It's a reminder that sometimes the greatest obstacles are just detours leading you to where you were always meant to be. So next time you feel like giving up, remember, Marcus. Remember that your struggles are not a stop sign. They are a training ground. Keep that fire in your belly. Believe in your vision. And never, ever stop building your dream. Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more inspiration. See you next time.